Hello, my strong friends. So I've been trying to do a lot more vlogs lately. I hope you guys like it. Wanted to do a Q&A and I took to Snapchat. And I just asked, let's see, I'll show you what I said. So if you don't already follow me on Snapchat, then you should. I snap things like, I snap stuff in the gym a lot, and just stupid things that go on in my day that like aren't worth editing a video about. So this was my snap. Snapchat, I'm gonna do a Q&A and I'm gonna post it on Friday. So snap me your questions and you'll be in the video and it'll be really fucking. So that's my Snapchat. Follow me. Everything on my social media is Make Squats. So everything. I think I even have a Tumblr that I don't update. I have Pinterest too. So everything is Make Squats. Can't do everything because it's just me, but I try. I've been on Twitter a lot lately, so yeah, give me a follow and chat with me and be my strong friend everywhere. I love Snapchat so far. So this video, or like my snap, has only gotten 479 views, and I posted a couple hours ago, but I have a few questions. So sorry if there are any dicks that pop up in this video. I will blur them out, but I'm gonna keep them in there, okay? And I will put whoever's dick, I'll put their name in here. So here's my first snap. I know Soph DeVita is not gonna be a dick pic. Well, why didn't she, what did she say? How long have I been lifting for? Oh. Best way to, okay, it's hard for me. I need like a video, okay? So I can show it on, okay, so I think she asked my favorite bicep exercise. I saw that. Bicep curls, duh. I prefer to use a dumbbell bicep curl. I have an easy curl bar right now because the gym that we're at, CrossFit Solace, is more like functional gym, less bodybuilder gym. So I use easy curl bar. It's fine. It does the trick. Okay, hopefully this one's a video. What is this, guys? Send me a fucking video. I'm Irish. What did you think of Dublin? I loved it. I thought Dublin was amazing. I'm glad you're Irish. Every person that I met in Ireland, I feel like of all the places in the world I've been, Irish people are the nicest. Absolute nicest. Which, I'm from Ohio. Everyone in Ohio is very nice too. So it was nice to be somewhere that like reminded me of home. In New York, people aren't as nice. In DC, people are like, in like big cities, people just like aren't looking to help you. And I think this is comforting to me. I don't know if it's comforting to everyone else, but like I like when someone is a little bit fake nice to me, because I don't know, like the person at the counter, like if it's just in their general daily mannerisms to be like, hey, how's it going? Even if they don't mean it, they're just saying it as a courtesy. Like, I like that. I prefer it. I prefer waitresses who are like kind of cheesy, nice, because like I know that they're like doing what they have to do to make it so that they can make money, which like I'm gonna give them money. So it just makes sense to me. Like that's why people who want tipping to be no more, I think they're fucking out of their minds. Okay, please be a video. Please just like ask me a video question. Okay, how did you meet Max? Very easy. Max went to my gym by chance, which is great because we were both doing YouTube, obviously, and when Max started coming into my gym, or when he mentioned he was going to DC, I commented on his videos, and a couple of other people who knew me commented on his videos, and I said, come to Balance Gym, it's a great gym, probably one of the only places in DC where you can power lift. And he just showed up one day when I was lifting, and I was like, hey, Maxx Chewning, and he had seen the comments and I think checked out my channel a little bit. One thing that I will say is I think Max really did give me a big push to like how I have so many subscribers now. That push would not have happened had I not already had a volume of work that I'd created and a volume, like a lot of content already. I think if I was like interested in YouTube and like wanted a shout out from Max, that wouldn't happen. So like I thank Max a lot for what the audience that he's like opened me up to. And obviously I've had like a lot of success from, I think that was like a pivotal moment for me. But I will say that like it wasn't just Maxx, and had I not have already done a lot of work before meeting Maxx, I would have never had that opportunity. So like people are always like, oh, how do I get into YouTube? How do I get a big following? Just like create a volume of work and like keep it growing. That's all you can do. Okay, I hope that at least like one of these is a video. Maybe that's like not what people do. Oh no, can I play it again? I suck at Snapchat. I suck. Okay. Did you go to college? If so, what did you study? Yes, I went to college. I went to a school called Ohio Dominican University. It's a Catholic school in Columbus, Ohio. And I went there because they had a graphic design program, which is what I studied all 4 years, graduated in 4 years, and became a graphic designer. I went there, like one of the biggest decisions on why I went there is because it was far away from where I was from. It was like 2 hours south of Akron, Ohio. And also they had a design program and I could play basketball there. So that's why I chose that school. No big, I realize now, I come from a very poor family and very poor background. No one in my family really was educated. So I didn't know that like prestige, obviously I knew that like Ivy League schools were a big thing, but I didn't realize, I didn't understand like prestige in schools, and like I didn't really put that into my decision on choosing a school. So I went to Ohio Dominican. I got a great education, I think, and it was expensive, but I had a good time. I loved college. It was extremely fun, and it worked for me because I became a designer.
What is your biggest motivation?
Oh, I love that. Okay, thanks for sending me the video. My biggest motivation, okay, so I have a lot of things going on. So I think for each like facet of my life, I have a different vision there. My biggest motivation for lifting is, honestly, I don't want this to come out wrong, but I'm good at it, right? So I'm pretty good. I think the better you get at something, like the closer you get to something, the like hungrier you are. So I actually talked about this in like a philosophy class when I was in college. But if you think of it this way, if you have $900,000, you are going to be very hungry to get that million. Whereas if you have $10, you're like not that hungry to get that $1 million. If that's your goal, you're so far away from it that it's just like doesn't seem possible to you. So for me, I placed 9th at nationals, and one of my goals was to get top 10. So in powerlifting, I can see like where I am, and I can like look at goals. You know, I can look at what lifters, which are some of the best lifters in the world, which is amazing. I can look at them and like shoot for that, or I can shoot for a better placing than what I was last year. So that's a big motivator to me. Just the fact that I'm close, like I am on the cusp, you know? And so that just like keeps me going, keeps me hungry for it. For YouTube, my biggest motivator is the vision that I have for creating a content for women lifters and like just anyone who wants to lift, and breaking the stereotypes that women lifters have. I think we're like the girls out there that are doing it and like making changes in the game. I think we're like doing big things. I hope that we're on the cusp of people no longer thinking that like lifting makes you bulky. I feel like that idea is so archaic, and it's like not a thing anymore. I feel like we're talking about it as if it's a thing, but it's not really a thing anymore. So yeah, so my biggest motivator for YouTube is just this vision that I have of like creating a better space for women and for lifting. And for work, like honestly, it's money. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I love your videos. What age did you start lifting? Okay, so I always had some kind of training because I played basketball, so I lifted a little bit, like not consistently, but I've been in a gym in high school and in college. My dad was interested in bodybuilding when I was younger, so I was like always around gyms, and yeah, I started consistently lifting when I was 23, and I started CrossFit. So it wasn't until I started CrossFit that I was like consistently in a gym picking up a barbell. Before then, I had never like touched a barbell, just like free weights and basic stuff like that. Okay, Miranda P. Oh. Females and creatine. Okay, are you asking me if it's a good idea? Yes. Yeah. Creatine makes you stronger.
So my question's coming from right up north in Saskatchewan. Bet you don't know where that is.
I do.
Anyway, what's it like living in such a big city? There's not a lot of people around here.
I know what Saskatchewan is because Ryan's Canadian. So I've learned about the geography of Canada just a little bit. Enough to like keep him dating me. So what's it like living in a big city? It's, I've always lived in a sort of urban area, if you can classify Akron, Ohio as urban. I love living in the city. My biggest reason for living in the city is opportunity. I can walk a few blocks from where I live and be around some of the smartest, richest, and like most interesting people because I'm in New York City. I can also walk around and be around some of the craziest, poorest, and like most unfortunate people in the world because I'm in New York City. So I think that living in an urban area, in a big, huge city, even in DC, like there's so much opportunity and there's so many people to meet and there's so many people who are just like following their dreams and doing really cool stuff. Opportunity is the number one thing. And it's just like fun. It's just more fun. There's more stuff going on, more excitement. Like, I just love it. I love it. I don't think, long term, I think maybe I would want to raise a family in a city that's, city. This happens like every day, every 15 minutes. I think when I like am a little bit older and maybe want to have a family, we may move to a more reasonable and like affordable city. Sometimes, like honestly, I am so jealous of people who have cars because it's just not, I haven't had a car in over like 6 years and it's nice to just get in your car and go somewhere. That's something I miss, to be honest. Isha, why are you so pretty? Wait, you're so pretty. Thanks, Isha. That's my friend from DC, if you guys remember her. What do you do for work? And I love is that an emoji? How did you make that? Oh, there's another question. Keep me in, oh, okay, I will. Okay, what do I do for work? So okay, my background's in graphic design, like I explained, and I started on with a company as a designer, and I was doing good as a designer, and when I have a job, I find opportunities. So whenever there's something I think we should be doing, I say, hey, maybe we should do this. I can do it for you. Like, let me do it. So I started doing that, and then that's how I got to travel. So I suggested that the opportunity came into my lap that we go to a conference, and I started making the plans for that to happen. And we found that it would make most sense for me to not only run the logistics at our office for the conference, but to also go to the conference and make sure that everything was in tip-top shape. So that's why I travel so much. It's because I am going to conferences all over the world and representing my company and making sure that our marketing is on point and we look good to everyone. So that is what I do for work. So I started as a designer, started taking on that conference bit, and then got more interested in the press releases and the communications of those conference activities, and then I became the communications director of the company. So right now I'm on as a consultant for them, and that's why I'm able to work from home in New York City. So that's what I'm doing now. I know a lot of people ask that, and people are always like, how do I get to do this? I will say it's not perfect. Like, it's not the perfect situation. Nothing is. And work travel can be fun, but also it can be very lonely and it can be very busy. So like a lot of times I'm traveling all over the world and I'm a little bit sad because I don't have anybody to really share it with. So if there's anything I've learned from those experiences, it's that really like the people in your life and who you can share things with are like what makes everything good. Be like being sent all over the world with no one to talk to, it's like not that fun. So guys, I think this is a long enough video, and that is the rest of the questions. Someone said, Meg, I have no question, but I love your channel. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching this. I hope you guys have liked the more videos that I'm trying to put out. I'm going to Reno on Friday, and I will be in Reno working with my good friend, Chrissy May Cagney, and former fellow New Yorker. And she's doing a lot of cool stuff because she right now has moved to Reno, and we're going to the American Open, so we're seeing a lot of friends lift. So good luck to everyone competing, and we'll see you there, and I'll have tons of new videos for you. So follow me on Snapchat, like this video. Maybe I'll do like Q&As more often. What do you guys think? Because like people always have questions, and sometimes I can't always address them. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!